on July 31st, 2015, of course, at 6:30 p.m. I learned, Eastern Time, I learned that Roddy Piper passed away, I guess, with his cancer. I mean, I thought he was cancer-free. We knew he had cancer, like, in 2009, 2010. But it's sad. I mean, he was a Canadian wrestler, too. I think Test was the last great Canadian wrestler to die. So, basically, this is just a tribute to Roddy Piper. We might be doing a Canadian Royal Rumble. Good guys. Roddy Piper. Oh man, he came out in boxing. Man, I hate that. They randomly selected his boxing gloves, so he'll probably bust them open.
And here we go with this 3-on-3 tag team matchup. I have a strong feeling that these guys will throw caution to the wind and just go full steam ahead. Get out of there. And he gets out of the way. Oh, look at this. Not the position you want to be in. This is what Wrestlemania is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The passion, leaving your body and heart and soul.
So, this is a rematch of the first ever Wrestlemania main event. Now, I was going to do like some great Wrestlemania matches.
Delivered with a lot of force.
For every WrestleMania, but I decided to forego it for some odd reason. But anyway, Hulk Hogan in 1985 was, at that time, was the world champion, and he would be till 1988 when Andre the Giant stole his title next to twin referees. They were actually twins in real life. They had their stay-in girl. And of course, Andre the Giant would try to surrender the title to DiBiase because DiBiase wanted to buy the title if he couldn't win the WWE title. And then Hulk actually won the WWE title several times after. 1989, he beat Randy Savage at WrestleMania 5. He famously lost at WrestleMania 6 against the Ultimate Warrior. And then he won the title again in WrestleMania 7 when he beat Sergeant Slaughter, and then he won the title from Undertaker at, well, he kind of won the title from Undertaker at a Texas pay-per-view called Tuesday in Texas when he cheated to beat the Undertaker, and that's why there was a 30-man championship title match at the Royal Rumble match at the 92 Royal Rumble. Hulk then famously won the WWE title in 1993 by defeating Yokozuna at WrestleMania 9 after Yokozuna beat Bret Hart by cheating, which was strange because because Hulk Hogan forced himself to have the belt. He probably helped WWE hostage. Those are the big stories about Hulk Hogan. And of course, Hulk lost the title to Yokozuna in Dayton, Ohio in 1993, and then Hulk left wrestling altogether, and then went to WCW in 94. And of course, Hulk Hogan had some famous moments in WCW, including winning the title from Ric Flair in his first WCW match ever in 94 in Orlando. Shaquille O'Neal was there. And then in 1996, he formed the NWO with Paul and Nash. He won the WCW title several times. He was actually canned for League of Bash at the Beach 2000 because he refused to do what Vince Russo told him to do. Because Vince Russo put a defamation of character. Hulk went to the XWF. He and the NWO actually went into the WWE during No Way Out 2002. Hulk made a big thing about and then he beat The Rock at WrestleMania. He had issues with Vince McMahon, beat him in WrestleMania 19, but then Vince forced him home. I don't know why. So Hulk made sporadic appearances in the late 2000s, early 2010s. He was back in WWE after a spell with TNA. He famously made that misstep during WrestleMania 30 when he said this game was a Silverdome instead of a Superdome. And then, you know, they honored him with a birthday celebration.
Really going to the canvas the hard way.
You know, just 2014. So anyway, Hulk, of course, got canned last Friday, ironically enough, before his death, Piper's death, really like death. Hulk Hogan was fired for stupid-ass comments he made. Those comments were taken out of context because Hulk was describing the situation that, you know, when Booker T said something about Hulk Hogan was coming for you, N-word. I don't want to say the N-word myself. That, you know, that was one of the slips. And then he said, well, people come up to you in the street and says, Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, N-word. So, anyway, yeah, I think WWE took it a little too sensitive. I mean, and why now? Why didn't they just dip it in the bed like 5-6 years ago? And then that would have been more understanding. I guess because culturally we're more prone to be so sensitive. Jason Lundgren did some random articles about Hulk. I don't know what he really said. I was just impressed by it, but I don't know. I don't know what he knew. But I apologize from the bottom of my heart. But regardless, let's talk about Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Now, I know he wasn't in the main event in '85 at WrestleMania I. He was actually the quarterman for Hogan and T. That's why he's in the match. Superfly was a big standard. He was known for his cage splash at Don Rock back in September of '83. Also, Mick Foley was there in person. He hitchhiked. So anyway, Jimmy Snuka was a big character in the Hulk Hogan Rock and Wrestling video set. So anyway, yeah. So we'll talk about Hulk Hogan and his... He was on Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling. He disappeared a few times from WWE. He's famous for... After 1985, he was famous for being the first Undertaker WrestleMania victim. Of course, Mr. T didn't really make too many WWE wrestling appearances. In 1985, of course, he and Hulk Hogan. Now, funny story, Hulk and Mr. T were on this show called Hot Properties with Richard Belzer. You'll remember him from Law and Order. So anyway, Mr. T was, of course, upset because their TV time was taking up their training regimen. So anyway, Hulk Hogan puts Belzer in just a chin lock because Belzer wanted to be put in the camel clutch, but that's not Hulk's move. So in the reverse chin lock, but he held on too long and let Belzer go a little too limp. And Belzer, of course, crashed on the floor with stitches in his head. So anyway, Mr. T actually went back into the ring in '86 in a boxing match with Piper at Long Island, New York, one of the three locations for WrestleMania. So that's why you'll probably see Piper in the boxing glove. Is from Mr. T versus Piper. Mr. T won that by disqualification because Piper decided to scoop slam him in the 4th round. So anyway, the heels. Cowboy Bob Orton, he's a wrestler, but when he was in WWE, he was nothing more than a stupid bodyguard for Piper and Orndorff, and of course that's what his role was. He was a cornerman. He was not actually in the main event, the real main event of WrestleMania I, but he's in at the villain side. So Cowboy Bob Orton always wearing that cast on his hand. Even though his hand, it reminds me of a jobber from Canada by the name of Iron Mike Sharp. Anyway, Orton, of course, known for being in the ring with his son Randy Orton, like being in Randy's corner when he took on the Undertaker in 2005, 10 years ago. That storyline, of course, had Bob Orton chokeslammed by the Undertaker. But Orton and son actually lit Undertaker's casket on fire, and then in 2005, I think it was during No Mercy, and then at Survivor Series 05, a month later, Undertaker came by and buried them all authorities. Paul Orndorff, of course, the second member of the heel team. Paul Orndorff was a good guy. He teamed up with Hulk Hogan on several occasions, but I believe probably the Ray Heenan may have, and Piper turned him to the dark side. So Orndorff was facing Hulk. One famous WWE title match between Orndorff and Hogan happened at the big event in Toronto, Ontario, at the Exhibition Stadium in August of '86. That had 76,000 people. They called it the big event. And of course, Orndorff won the match. I mean, no, Hogan won the match by DQ. And Hogan managed to destroy Orndorff. After the match, Orndorff had a little bit of a spell in WCW, and of course, if you heard his title music, I didn't know about his WCW title music. I knew he was in WCW, but I didn't know about the WCW music. It was Hulk Hogan's birthday thing that intrigued me about his wonderful theme song from WCW. So I decided to have that as the theme. And of course, Roddy Piper, the third guy, holds the record for shortest match at the Winnipeg Arena. I think it's demolished now, but it was 10 seconds against Larry the Axe Hennig, whose son Kurt Hennig is in this game as Mr. Perfect. Well, he was in as Kurt Hennig NWO, but I changed him to Mr. Perfect because I know Mr. Perfect is a better wrestler than Kurt Hennig, and I didn't like Kurt Hennig in the NWO thing or Savage in NWO. So anyway, Piper, known for being a major heel in the early 80s, especially with Piper's Pit, with those things about Frank Williams and all that. And of course the coconut on Jimmy Snuka's head, 1 coconut, 2 coconut, 4 coconut. He actually, I think he slammed Snuka's head with a coconut in 2006. I can't remember, but like a week. But anyway, he was a major heel. He was pretty much a heel for a while, and then back in '87, he beat Adrian Adonis in a Wrestlemania III match. He called it his retirement match, quote unquote, Piper's retirement match, and he turned out to be a good guy. And then he came back a few years later and hosted Piper's Pit with Morton Downey Jr. in Wrestlemania V. And then Piper was also known for fighting Ian Wrestlemania in Toronto with his body half black and half white against Bad News Brown, and winning, I believe. So anyway, 92 he fought at WrestleMania 8. He was actually the Intercontinental Champion. I believe because Bret Hart, or was it Bret Hart or the Mountie? One of them had Bret Hart had a 102-degree temperature, and famously, Piper got his cut. Speaker T1. Hulk Hogan wins.
Well, that was a match for the record books. The
Piper got done with T5 and Hulk.